العالمية للأرصاد الجوية، عضو لجنة بعثة الإمارات في القطبين الشمالي والجنوبي. Dear guests, now a fireside chat titled Polar Futures, What Inspires the UAE Journey from Desert to Ice, featuring His Excellency Dr. Abdullah Al-Mandous, President of the World Meteorological Organization and a member of Emirates Polar Program.
Good morning, Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Hussein Musawi from National Geographic العربية, and today I have with me His Excellency Dr. Abdullah Al-Mandous. And I know that you've been enjoying a slightly nicer weather these days, but we're about to take you somewhere a little bit more cooler. How are you, Your Excellency?
Good, excellent, excellent.
You're a scientist to begin with.
Yeah.
So let's maybe, for a moment, I mean, we have only 20 minutes, but for a moment, let's maybe get a little bit geeky and talk about the North Pole, the South Pole, and maybe the cryospheres, in your own words.
Yes, first, I would like to say I'm honored to be here in Dubai Future Forum, and this is another addition to the Dubai excellent work on the future-oriented thinking, and I would like to say hello to all the audience here, and let's speak about the polar now. So there are some terminology that we have to know about the polars. First, if you like the polar bear, you have to go to the North Pole. And if you like the penguin, you can go to the South Pole. This is always, when we were young, they asked us this question, who lives in where? So let's start with the first, the polar cycle. The polar cycle starts from 66.5 degree latitude and above to the 90. So anything beneath 66.5 does not consider as a polar. Second, if we go to the North Pole, it is the 90 degree in altitude. It is ice on water. There is no land in the North Pole. Then if we say the minimum temperature there in the winter, it would reach minus 40 degree. Also the North Pole owned by countries. If we don't speak about this, I will speak about the South Pole, but this is usually the North Pole. There are no such treaties in the North Pole. We have 6 months starting from March to late September. It is a day months, and then from the last of September to the beginning of March, it is a night. If we go now to the South Pole, which is the Antarctica, it is a continent. It is not owned by any countries. The minimum temperature in the winter reaches from minus 60 to minus 70 degree. This is on that. Now we have some terminology also. We have to know the Antarctic Treaty. Antarctic Treaty, it's a treaty that was established in 1959 by 12 countries. Now the members are 58. We are the 58th member, just joined last year in 2024. Then we have also a SCAR. There is a terminology of SCAR, a Science Committee of Antarctic Research. Those people, they are advisory for the Antarctic Treaty members. Cryosphere. What is the cryosphere? Cryosphere, two words, of course, sphere and the cryo. Cryo, in a Greek word, it means the cold or the frost. We see the cryosphere include the polar North Pole, South Pole, and the high mountain glacier. Yes, this is what...
And where does the WMO have its play in all what you mentioned?
Yeah, so in WMO, we are really involved in the polars. We have a special program. We have a task team that works under the Executive Council of WMO. They are concerned of the cryosphere. So we have the monitoring. We have to use this data, close the gap of monitoring data, issue annual climate reports about the cryosphere. And also we capacity building, we are trying to promote for the cryosphere because the cryosphere is affecting and it's affecting our weather pattern.
So this was the starters. Let's get to the core of it. We at the UAE here, we are proudly a desert nation that is not situated very far from the equator, and perhaps we happen to be maybe the furthest away from the North and South Poles. And equally, we do have a national polar program. So could you just help us to kind of connect the dots with the reason why the UAE is committed to have such a program?
Yes, so why we are UAE, we want to be there because we are from the climate report, it shows that there is an increment in the water temperature, the melting ice also from the poles. So we want to be ahead, that we know what is the future of our climate. So we want to be involved in the both polars, and we started to think of that in 2 or 3 years ago, that we reached the space, but we still there is some part of the globe that affects our weather pattern that we should be there. Yes.
And let's get down to the specifics. I mean, we spoke briefly about the expedition that left, I think, Bulgaria 2 weeks ago. And so we already have weather stations and perhaps in the process of establishing larger stations. So talk to us a little bit about the specifics maybe. I mean, we have scientists, we have equipment, and we're building technologies. So, and somehow this is reminding me of the UAE space program, where such program helped us to build capacity here as well. So let's talk about maybe about these specifics.
Yeah, so where we are as UAE in the polars. We started here to establish a committee. They call it Polar Program Committee, led by Her Excellency Mariam Harib, and there is a board, and we started to put the infrastructure for polar programs. And so we started in the beginning of the year that we are sending 2 people to the pole with the Bulgarian mission to understand and to be familiar with the environment. And we are establishing also, this 2 weeks ago I was in Bulgaria. The ship was released from Bulgaria to Chile, and we had on this ship a lab and some accommodation for our scientists. We install weather station, we install seismic station, and we are going to install a tide station to measure the water height. So we are really in the program. We've been working on also, because the polar is very harsh harsh environment. So it depends on the coordination with the other countries. So we have MOU with New Zealand, we have MOU with India, Argentina, and Bulgaria, Turkey. So we had a good friendship on that, and we already joined the Antarctic Treaty, so we can have research in the polars, and we can establish a base there.
You know, you make it sound very easy. Let's maybe shed a light on some of the challenges that you're facing.
Yes, there are a lot of challenges that we are facing. First, in the, especially Antarctica, the environment is very harsh. It is lonely. That could be mentally affected the people. It is very expensive also to transfer things, to build things.
Did you personally go there?
No, not yet. Hopefully for the opening of our lab, the beginning of the 26th, I will be, hopefully I can make it and be there. The business of working in the balls is very cooperative. You have to cooperate with people. You have to also the data. You have to bring the data here to analyze it. So it is really very big job that we have to do to be there. Really.
Wonderful. I mean, today we're in this future forum. Could you just maybe speak to us how the efforts that you're doing might shape both our near and perhaps our far future?
Yeah, for the far future for us, that we are our intention that to be there for the environmental studies, for technology research, to use our cooperative with the countries, that we have to test a lot of our equipment, our solar things in a harsh area like that. So our intention is that to have a base there. Now we are building a lot of relationship with many countries. We are training a lot of students and researchers. We are also planning to have a complete base for researchers that can accommodate more than 50 people there. We are also thinking that to have our own ship that will transport our people from UAE to the Antarctica with equipment, laboratory equipment.
This sounds to me very exciting, and many of what you mentioned is planning for the future, and sounds to me very exciting for the youth maybe. I mean, what do you have to say in terms of looking to the future and the youth? I mean, how could, let's say, because at the end we speak about technology and such, but then at the end it's about the human capital. We want our own people to go there and learn from others, from, let's say, different countries, different layers of expertise. So what do we have to say in terms of capacity building locally, and what the message you might have to the youth?
Yeah, we are actually here in the future forum. So the future for us, we are now promoting for the bowlers, for the UAE. So I encourage all the youth to be ambition, inspiring, knowledge also. Knowledge is very important for the youth people. And to reach the legacy, you have to work very hard. And we are in UAE looking for the legacy.
And can you shed a light maybe on some of the local institutions that you are partnering with?
Yeah, we are, the Polar program has a relationship with all institutions in UAE. Any university in UAE welcoming. When we will have our base, any university, they are welcome to come and join us. Now we are sending people from the National Center of Meteorology, from Khalifa University, from Abu Dhabi Polytechnic. But in the future, hopefully, we can accommodate more students and researchers from other universities.
Wonderful. Your Excellency, we have, let's say, a minute and a half. Final word.
Yeah, so I think it is my honor to be here and my honor to promote that UAE are moving. The future for us are moving to the polars, either the North Pole or South Pole, and it is good opportunity for us to be there working with the cooperation with the other countries.
And let's maybe end it on a very light note. You mentioned the polar bear and the penguins. And you might not have an answer, but do you have any favorite animal? There's no wrong answer.
No, of course, we have the camel and the horse. Of course, the camel we cannot send to the to the pole.
Within the polar region?
Yeah. With the polar region. Penguin maybe.
They're all cute.
Yeah,
They're
penguin,
all cute.
yeah, penguin is more, favorite. So I'd like to travel to the Antarctica. Yes.
And it's pretty much aligned with our mission in this.
Inshallah, and we will be letting you know about all of our program. Yes.
Your Excellency, thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you for hearing us. Thank you. Thank you.
الحضور الكريم يرجى